welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Valerie, and if you're not new, welcome back. We're just going to get into this. This is going to be a story time video, and this is going to be a tough one. This is going to be the I got mugged story time, as you guys can tell in the title. It's one of the things that triggers the depression in me and anxiety and stuff like that. But I will make a video on that very soon, maybe after this one. We'll see. We'll say 2 years ago, 2 Februaries ago, not this past February, so February of 2015. Okay, where do we start? I was sitting at home, sitting at home, doing the things that mommies do, what have you, and I was just going through, like, probably Pinterest or something, like I always do. And this was going through a changing my hair color every so often phase. I mean, if you go back that far, you probably see me with purple hair and red hair. I mean, just all kinds of different color hair. That was probably before I got it chopped off. Pretty sure. I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty sure it was. So I was sitting at home and I was going through Pinterest and I was looking at hair colors and what colors to dye my hair and all that good stuff, Then my husband got home. This was, we'll say, around 10:30 at night is when he got home, and this will probably be a very short video. So when he got home, I asked him, I said, hey, I really want to dye my hair, 10 o'clock at night. Well, I want to dye my hair. Only I would want to dye my hair at 10 o'clock at night. So I said, I want to really dye my hair. Can you go out and pick up this color hair dye? And where we lived, I would say it was an upper class-ish. It was on the border of campus, so where we lived, a lot of campus. Okay, where was I? Sorry, the kids were loud. Okay, so I would say where we lived was mid-class to upper class, okay, depending on which side of the road that you lived on. If you're from Columbus, then you know what I'm talking about. It's off Bethel. So we lived in a campus type area. A lot of college kids lived over there. Parties happened all the time, mind you. This was not the place that we wanted to stay. This was after we had gotten married. We lived there for a year, and after that year was up, we were gone. We moved into this house. It's been amazing since. But I mean, the rent was outrageous, but that's besides the point. Okay, so we lived there, and I was just like, okay, I want to go. I asked my husband, I said, can you go to the store and get me some hair dye? Mind you, everything's closed. It's past 10 o'clock. Everything's closed other than the good old Walmart. The good old Walmart. I don't go to Walmart unless I'm with my mom or with somebody that's like, I gotta go to Walmart. Do not step foot in a Walmart ever. I can't, I just don't. That's just me, okay? So anyways, my husband said, well, I don't really want to go, so how about you just go? Thanks, honey. 10 o'clock. This was pushing 12 at this point because he just gotten home and I'm asking him to go. I'm going through Pinterest, we're pushing 12 o'clock at night. Where the Walmart sits is on a corner and then across the main road, which is Sawmill, I believe. I don't know. I'm horrible with names. So if you're from Columbus or Ohio, you'll know. Or Columbus vicinity. So Walmart, and then on Bethel, and then there's Sawmill, and across the street is strip clubs. 2 of them. Okay, well, isn't that lovely? I'm not sure what happened. It's all a blur. Okay, it's a wintry night. A little bit snow. I think there was snow. Pretty sure there was snow on the ground. I'm pretty positive because we played in some snow. So I went in, I make my purchase, I got the hair dye that I wanted. Yay! I'm gonna go home and get my hair dyed at now 1 o'clock in the morning. Pushing 2. We're pushing 2 o'clock in the morning now. So I'm on my way home, mind you. It's just me. I'm by myself, pushing 2 o'clock in the morning. Not a good time, especially with a strip club right across the street. But you'd think it'd be okay because of the area is more upper class. No, not okay. So I'm on my way to my car. Mind you, it snowed. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it was snowing while I was in there or if it snowed before, but I was on my way to my car, and on the way to my car, I had noticed that there was like ice on my windshield wipers, because I did try to use them on the way there and they just kept like skipping. You know how like your wind wipers skip in the snow because they're built up with ice. Okay, so I went to knock them off. Okay, I did the passenger side first, knocked it off. Okay, just perfectly fine. And then I get to the driver's side and I knock it off. And then I go to open the door to the driver's side, and some man, I don't know who he is, we opened up a file, we got a case against him, they figured out who he was, it's crazy. I still don't know what happened to him. But I had my purse on my arm, like right in here. So, you know how most of us ladies, like, we're carrying our purse like this, you know? If you're a lady, you know. What had happened was, I'm not sure if he came out of the store with me and then went around, but he tried to grab, well, he did have my purse. He grabbed a hold of my purse and was literally trying to yank my purse from me. This was a horrifying moment, okay? Mind you, I'm horrified. Like, what the heck is happening? There's snow on the ground, a man is trying to steal my purse, and all I want to do is get home and dye my hair at 2 o'clock in the morning, okay? That's all I wanted to do. So this was what seemed like a lifetime of a fight. It was more of like when he grabbed it, he looked at me, but I think he had a like face mat, like a scarf over this area, and like he looked at me kind of like, bitch, let go. And I'm just like, I'm not the right lady to, try to steal from. Okay. So it literally, all I remember is it becoming a literal fight, like fists, throwing, kicking, everything. Okay. And I remember I kicked him. I'm sorry, man, I would not normally kick you in the balls, but that's what happened. In a situation like that, you're getting your balls kicked. So I remember doing that, and I remember punching him in the face a couple times, and I remember me actually getting my purse into front of me and me, like, what do you call it? I don't know what the heck you call it. The fetal position on top of my purse so that he couldn't get a hold of it, to actually get it away from me. And I remember him punching me in the back of the head quite a few times. I think it was like 3 or 4 times, and slamming my arm onto the ground. This arm, the shoulder, I had to go into physical therapy because I couldn't lay on it. I mean, it was destroyed. I literally had to pop it right back out of place to get it to realign because it was so screwed. But there was, no offense on ethnicity, I don't know what you call it. Okay, no, not being racist or anything, but there was a Mexican lady that was in her car or a truck, and I think she was getting out, and then there was an older man that was, I think, walking out, and all I can remember is yelling, help. That's all I could remember was yelling, help me, somebody help me. And the older guy said he thought that we were playing, that we were together, and I'm sorry, but yelling help is not being with somebody. If somebody's yelling help, you go help them. But thank the Lord that somebody was already in their car. They were already getting ready to back up and leave. They stopped, they got out of their car, and they literally pushed him off. And the guy that was trying to steal my purse said, "She stole my wallet." Like, he was putting the blame on me, saying that I stole his wallet. I was just trying to get into my car, go dye my hair at 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, I'm just trying to, you know. He said that I stole his wallet, which was the most devastating thing. I was just like, are you kidding me? You're the one that's sitting, I'm yelling help, and I stole your wallet. Okay, mind boggled. Mind boggled. So during the entire altercation, all I can remember is like him walking off into like the direction of like the strip club. Okay. Then I remember sitting on the ground. Mind you, there's snow on the ground. I'm covered in snow. I'm all wet, cold, everything. But I wasn't really cold. I think there was so much adrenaline running inside of me that I was like hot. So I was sweating. But then somebody had called the cops, and I remember just sitting there looking at the ground, and I reached into my pockets to get my phone and my keys and make sure that I have everything, to make sure that he didn't run off with something. So I'm looking all over the ground, making sure I have all of my things, you know, all accounted for. And I did. And somehow in the mix of all of it, the dumbass lost his phone. I don't know. I don't know how he loses his phone. When you're trying to mug somebody, you would think that you would not want to leave evidence behind that it was you, but he did. They ended up getting a hold of his parents. He actually fled Ohio. He was found in Tennessee, I believe that's where it was. The border of Tennessee, he was found, brought back up here. After that, I don't know what happened to him. Don't know. Don't know. I don't know. But that is what essentially started my PTSD. But yeah, that is pretty much my story time on how I got mugged. If you were ever mugged, do you suffer from PTSD? Do you suffer from anything? I would love to know in the comment section below. Have you ever gone through an experience of being mugged? I would love to know. I would love to hear your guys' story. So if you have a story, please leave it down below. That's pretty much all I have for now. I wasted your time with my mugging story. But yeah, some new things. I posted in my last video that I did get a new P.O Box. That is down in the description box if you guys ever want to send me letters, tell me stories about experiences that you've had in, such as muggings or abusive relationships or anything like that. I can do a series on it if you guys want, where I can read your guys' stories. I will keep you completely anonymous, give you guys my input and what I think you guys should do or anything like that. If you guys think that's a good idea, just let me know. But for now, that's all that I got. If you guys found my mugging story interesting or cool, you know, please give me a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you here. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.